So that's my show now going live. You're probably gonna hear a little music coming up. And guys that are in my inbox, yes, there is a consultation fee. I get a lot of messages about consultation. How much is a consultation fee? So now we're live on YouTube and Facebook. Bless up, bless up. Bless up. So guys, that's the show starting now live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Am I live on LinkedIn?
Huh?
Am I live on LinkedIn as well?
Say it again.
Am I live on LinkedIn?
You are.
I'm trying to take off the necklace because maybe I'm too much sitting room in it like me got choke.
Yeah, until make you sit there, stay.
All right, let me then stay. All right, guys, welcome to Immigration Corner.
Oh, me having me answer.
You said the link to Nadia.
All right, good people. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I know we're off to a late start, but of course it's Immigration Corner. One more Monday night with yours truly, Dr. Darren Johnson, and of course, Attorney Deani Winter Funday. And tonight we look very festive because to wear these things, it means you would have had
It means
a lot of
you would have.
stuff.
I should have put on my robe.
Wear robe there. You have your robe?
Yes, I have the robe. Wait, me I come.
Voila.
The music.
I can't manage. All right.
So this is my robe,
I
guys.
take me a robe.
I don't want to flex or nothing.
No, we are on to something different tonight.
Listen, I don't want to
Well,
brag.
But
I still no, but Professor Dr. Johnson, I don't want to brag or anything,
I no brag. Who can say I brag near brag? I no brag.
In other words, yeah, I'm bragging. When I say I don't want to brag, it means I'm being fake.
Okay.
So this is my robe, guys.
Any courthouse we in already?
Because this is my robe for my license.
So I remember when
licensed degree in Jamaica. So this is what I would wear to court.
And then we just finish all of the degree them, so it gives me different stripes. So it have 1, 2, 3. So
I love
think
it.
3 steps is the highest you can go.
Yes. So this is what my robe looks like, guy. Yes, it's
well, you need to get your robe and come.
It's very it keeps me warm. So this is what it looks like.
Plus there is something to the on it. We have a thing that they would
the stole. There's something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
I should be a judge in Jamaica or something. I want to be a judge somewhere.
Yeah, because right now this give me judge vibes.
Good night, Tamara. Good night, Denise. Good night, Janice.
Good night. It's graduation tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're here to kind of celebrate with Dr. Darren Johnson, who just completed his PhD,
and Attorney Funde, who will be called very soon
to the bar in Jamaica. Yeah, so this is what this is. I ordered my stuff from London.
So that came from London?
Excuse me?
It came from London?
Yes, this was specifically ordered with my name and everything on it.
Cannot make receipt again? You know what it reminds me of? I remember when I went to my mother's workplace and I would see Mr. Smith
Mm-hmm.
Ernest Smith walking in his gown and thing like
No
that.
mind, I have the bag and everything with my name on it.
That is excellent.
I'm not normal. Look off my bag. Wait, don't move.
Mm-mm.
Here's my bag. D, here's my bag with my initials.
Oh, okay.
So this is the bag that you carry your robe in. So you would see me, like, and make sure, guys, if you go to Hewitt, if you go to Norman Manley,
Mm-hmm.
buy the robe that doesn't crush. One of my pet peeves when I go to court in Kingston is
Mm-hmm.
to see the attorneys taking their robes out of these bags and they're crushed to pieces. I don't like it. Like this robe, like my robe doesn't crush. So even if I drop it in the bag, it will still look really nice on me.
Okay.
So make sure you get a robe that doesn't crush.
Very important. I mean, really let me go on to
I
have a
love it.
nice little
Yeah.
shade
Put the
and
DW
thing.
right here on my chair.
It's just heavy though. But in
Oh, that's,
academia,
that's a PhD robe. PhD robes will be.
yeah,
Tamara China Nelson said she's
it's
not
not that
normal.
heavy.
Girl got style.
That's
Thank you,
right.
Tamara. Thank you, Ajay. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night.
All right, so people, we're not going to be long on here because of the
Because we're gonna
technical
go over to
difficulties.
TikTok tonight.
We're going to do a little time here and then we're going to go over to um, Facebook,
Yeah.
to TikTok.
So I am in light
Light.
test.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we're coming to Jamaica again on Friday. This time we're coming with a different mission. Our January workshop was about, migrating, live, work, study in the US. And out of that workshop, we got asked, people was like, what if I want to offer, I'm a travel agent or I do immigration stuff. What if I want to offer some services? So this Friday, we're going to be at the Half Moon Resort in Montego Bay, Jamaica,
Right.
right? And we're gonna provide is it a 3 hour, 4 hour training, 10 a.m. to about
10 to
1
1.
p.m. 9 a.m. is registration, 10 to 1, and you'll get certified in being immigration specialist. And that is this Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'll be there along with the consular queen. Hey guys, good night. Good night. I'll be there along with the consular queen. If for those of you who are joining me on Instagram, I'm just being a little bit of extra with my little, I don't know what you call these things, Professor Doctor,
We call these regalia.
with my regalia. Whoo! I like that. So tonight, Dr. Johnson and I we're wearing our regalias
Right.
because so we're not, yeah, we're showing off. We're showing that we're
Yeah,
highly
we're showing
educated.
off and we're also encouraging people to show off as well.
Yep. So if you're home tonight and you haven't put on your regalia in a while, throw it on.
Hard.
Throw it on. And if you want to jump on, please. Yes, the color. So this color is for, we call it the, somebody
Macadamia.
asked me about Instagram. They said they didn't like the color.
Okay.
John Rock Carmel says she likes my color. Thank you so much, love. Yeah, man, this is my thing. Um, for when I'm called to my bar in Jamaica. I ordered this from London, so everything came in. And then this is when I call to the bar, this is what I'll be wearing.
What is it called? Prof?
No, you say regalia.
I mean, everything is a regalia. I mean, if you're
Oh, but
organic,
what color? Me call it color.
you
And
know,
a color.
I don't know. Me have to go ask Ghani or Odin.
Yeah, ask no, Andre wasn't licensed in Jamaica, was he?
Barbados.
Barbados.
I'll
But I
ask.
think he would have had the same thing too.
Yeah, because it's the same
It's
CARICOM.
a Commonwealth. Yeah.
What's that white thing called?
Jamrock Carmela color it name. Tell me what is her name if a color. Called a color.
I'm asking the learned attorneys in Jamaica.
Okay, because they
What
know
I
this
think
has a
about that
special
here.
name. I don't know what the name of it is.
Hold on. It's called a bib.
A bib.
Yes.
So guys, this is Jamrock Caramel. It's called a bib.
And I'm asking what it signifies.
It's called a bib.
So this one is called or regalia. It basically have different stripes, which says, "Hey, this is the highest you basically go in
Okay.
education." Yeah. So you have an associate, master's, PhD,
Bachelor's.
bachelor's, master's, PhD.
So where would I fit? So I'm not, so even though I have a Juris Doctorate, I can
Yes.
still go one step further.
No, with your JD though, I think it's the same because a Jewish doctor. Most times
It's
it's like a degree.
terminal.
It's
We
a
call them
terminal
terminal
degree,
degrees.
right? Right. So it is the same because even at graduations, I've had attorneys who
They would have on the
yeah, and they
okay.
have the three thing as well.
Thanks, Janice Johnson. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Yeah, so it's called
A
a bib
bib.
or
Okay, they
collar
said they're learning something new. So we asked, Dr. Johnson asked the attorneys in Jamaica to tell them what this is called, and they say it's called a bib
or a collar.
or a collar. A
Right.
collar. So Jamrock Caramel, you were right. It's called a collar or a bib. I love my lipstick tonight. My lipstick is giving tonight.
It looks Kingston RM.
It look giving.
It looks
It's
Kingston
giving.
resident magistrate.
Yes.
Hmm.
A babe learn something. You know, me I go to Jamaica, go surf on the bench for 6 months, massa.
I would too.
Just for a little 6 months, go hear one
But I
case.
would do I would do family law there.
I want to do complex litigation where you have Caribbean countries suing Caribbean countries.
Hmm.
Yes.
I think I would want to do family law
Like
because
family law. Family law, people just gotta go dead. Love, it's where love goes to die.
I don't think so. I think there are a lot of the court needs strong
Also,
advocates
yeah. Okay, so you're talking about
in that
like
regard.
reformation and like clear up the docket and
Yes,
things like that.
yes.
Thank you, Janice.
But we're asking the
Caramel,
learned
caramel.
attorneys what it signifies, that white thing. It's interesting.
Just like how I'm learning about the stripes, I did because when I graduated law school, I did not. I
So
didn't buy that thing. They rent it to you for the day and you give it back.
So the learned attorney is saying that the bib or the collar, it's originally worn to conceal the color of the shirt. And
Oh,
so it don't really serve a damn purpose.
so you know, serving the purpose, massa.
So I guess it's just
Akila Elmet say, as the kids say, you ate. That red lipstick is your color.
hmm.
Yeah, and it's a pinkish ruby-ish red. It's MAC. It's by MAC, and it's ruby. Ojaya laugh after we kind know we not a sense.
Where is he? Oh,
See, Ojaya here, he must say, come here, say the color not serve nothing. So all of this for nothing.
all right. Hold on.
Any questions for us guys tonight?
So most importantly, we put it out there. People file now. That's coming, and I mean, we've been
Good night. I think
waiting
this
from
is
it.
Judge. Is this Judge
This is Judge Simmer.
Simon from New York? Yes,
This
Simmer.
is Judge Sim Simmer.
Yes. Hello,
Judge, we
Judge.
are
Thank you
wearing
for
your regala tonight. We feel very much like you. Let me tell you something. This immigration corner is no joke. When you have a judge coming on from New York, it tells you that it's a big deal, right,
thank you,
Judge
Mama
Simmer?
Donna.
But yes,
Judge Simsima is here tonight, guys. Share the live. If anybody have questions about immigration,
yes, we're
let
gonna.
us know. I get a lot of questions, Dr. Johnson, about people just call me blank and say, I want to migrate. Am I eligible? How do you answer questions like that when people just say they want to migrate, but they don't?
All right. So first, I need to know what qualifications you possess. to find out if you're even eligible to migrate to wherever you want to go to. More so specifically, the US, right?
Mhm.
There are a lot of different pathways to get into the US. And so that is why we say to people, book a consultation,
There you
right?
go.
When you book a consultation, we'll be able to kind of look at your resume, see, what are your strong points, and as Dr. Hume Johnson would say, what are you good at, right?
What are you good at?
Right.
I love Dr. Hume Johnson,
And
guys.
we would pull from that, pull the different skill sets. America, most times, they're looking for STEAM candidates, science, technology, engineering. What the next one?
But I know other M from
Right.
no maths.
Maths, right? Mathematics, exactly. So if you have any background in that area, we could probably do up a nice little application to say, hey, let's get him or her a work visa in the States. Um,
Aisha said maths. Thank you,
exactly.
Aisha.
Right.
I'm telling you, our immigration corner folks are highly, highly
Right.
educated.
Of course, very much so.
Highly educated folks over here on immigration corner.
And so we would do that and assess and see what the possibilities are. So it's very important. And I know my Caribbean people are some of the most brilliant people
Mm-hmm.
on the planet. And so, don't limit yourself. It's very important that you just reach out. It's good that you're asking the questions, but we
Mm-hmm.
want you to ask intelligible questions so that you
Mm-hmm.
can get the right.
Intelligible answers. And guys, the only thing I would add to what Dr. Johnson is saying, and I'm going to answer your question, Instagram, about public charge. Um, Keep in mind, coming to the US from the Caribbean does not always have to be B1, B2 runoff, marry someone. There are different ways of immigrating, employment based, humanitarian. There's so many ways of immigrating to the United States. Dr. Johnson, if you are already a citizen but want to bring over a parent,
Mhm.
what are the stipulations if you receive public benefits such as food stamps?
So that's a very good question because from time to time things happen and you have to get like a food stamp. It
Mhm.
doesn't take you out of the race from applying for your parent, your mom or dad. You can still apply if it gets to the point where you are not making enough money based on the poverty guideline. So there are specific numbers or amounts or income that you have to work or you have to meet in order to sponsor someone. So if you're not filing taxes, it might be that we'll have to write an explanation that you're getting public charge, you're getting food stamp, but you have a joint sponsor. That is somebody who can show the income and show that they can sponsor you and your relative or that
And
relative.
I agree. Akila, I hope you heard that. So it doesn't take you out of the running, but more than likely we'll have to get
Hold
you
on,
a
hold on.
joint sponsor, Akila. Typically, when you're filing food stamps, it means maybe not you, but typically it's presumed that you're under the federal poverty guidelines. So more than likely we will have to get you, hey Shanique, we'll have to get you a joint sponsor, more than likely.
Right. So
Mhm.
that's it's very important for that.
Yeah, but it doesn't take you out of the running. I think the misconception a lot of people will say is, oh,
If you
I
file a
am
food stamp,
receiving food stamps, so I'm not going to go through filing for mom or dad. It's
right.
something that we can talk about on a case by case basis. I hope that answers your question.
Right. And if you want to talk more, book a
Just let
consult
us know.
and let's do it. I know it's the time for you to do so because the money I will raise very soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
So very important. Work on that. Um, also we've been doing this women feature.
Yes,
This month
I love that, Dr. Johnson.
is a month of where we celebrate
Women's History Month.
Women's
Hmm.
History Month, and I mean, there are so many excellent women, excellent leaders who are women, excellent teachers who are women, different professions, and nobody
Yeah.
not notice them,
You're welcome,
And
Akila.
so, we decided to start this initiative to kind of showcase some of these women
Mm-hmm.
and to highlight their work, and to let them feel valued, to let them understand their worth as well, and just for people to know who they are, right? And so I think the feature has been going very well. We're fortunate enough to feature some real excellent women who are doing
I
exceptionally well
saw that.
in
I
their
did see
field,
that.
and we will continue to do so for the rest of the month. We're very proud of all the featured women, and want to send our congratulations to them. And for those to come, we ask that you share and congratulate them.
Saw
You know,
it.
support
And
them.
can I just say, can I give a little history about
Yeah.
Women's History Month?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so guys, Women's History Month is celebrated every March. So for
Mm-hmm.
those of you that are on the chat, make sure you reach out to a woman and celebrate something about a woman. It started back in the 1900s when women began to advocate for greater recognition
Mm-hmm.
and respect for their contributions to society. So in 1908, Women's Day was first celebrated in New York City.
Mm.
And all the woman wanted was better working conditions. And it's funny because I think of women and immigrants, and the road of a woman is the road traveled by an immigrant, right? How many times you hear immigrants say they want better pay?
Mm.
In 1978, the first National Women's History Week was observed in the United States. 1987, March was declared as Women's History Month in the United States. 1995, United Nations declared March as international. So this is not just a local, it's an international Women's Day. And there are many events and things that you can attend to celebrate. I know, Dr. Johnson, you have been doing a phenomenal job in highlighting the work of women immigrants, of their contribution. So I absolutely, absolutely
Definitely,
love
definitely.
that.
Right. And
Mhm.
we have to
Hey, Gareth.
share these posts. Share them when you see them. Congratulate
Mhm.
these women. And if you have other notable women too who you think should be recognized,
Send
feel
them to
free to
us.
reach out to me, with their bios and professional headshot, and we'll get them out there. Each one
And
support.
as a reminder, may I plug again with their Jamaica Friday. I should have sent you the thing or advertisement or did you get a little level up thing?
Didn't you see I posted?
Can you play it here on Immigration Corner?
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Because we own the rights to that song. So we don't even have to say we don't own the rights to the song because we own the rights to the song. We're
Um,
going to be in Half Moon Resort, Montego Bay on Friday, guys. If you want, if you're a travel agent, if you're leveling up your business, if you want to start a business doing some immigration stuff, remember the world is global. So you can do some stuff from anywhere. Ajay, right? Don Reed, go on with himself. Like, thank you to Donovan Reed for doing our ad. Thank you, Ajay. Please post for us, guys.
all right, so I think I'm gonna share my screen. Facebook. All right, so I think people can see it.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
So we say, take your immigration game to the next level. Join us at Half Moon Hotel in Jamaica for a level up immigration workshop. And of course, this is perfect for visa preparers and anyone looking to boost their income in the immigration field. Let's unlock your full potential together. All right. So let's go.
Travel agents, visa form preparers. Do you want to earn more? Come to the Level Up Immigration Workshop Friday, March 10 at the Half Moon Resort in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Presented by immigration boss Dione Winter Funde of Winter Law Academy out of Tampa, Florida, and Nordy Barrett Consular Queen LLC out of Atlanta, Georgia. If you are visa form preparer, travel agent or a dreamer, level up by your knowledge and time and make your dollars number. Level up in your immigration. It's a workshop I go teach everyone. Level up farm preparation. Visa knowledge make a dollar go stronger. Level up and tell everyone. Level up.
Level up and tell everyone.
Level up, come full of the farm. Level up a foreign vegan. Level up, level up, level up. Level up,
Level up, level up, level up.
level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up.
All right. And you know what I really like about this, Diani, and I think that's one of the things we've been pushing is the support for local talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and nothing is local about Don Reed,
Right.
but you know, he's a son of the soil. From St. Anne,
Mm-hmm.
First Court, bank manager
Mm-hmm.
at National Commercial Bank. And I mean, you know, he did that. And that shows how committed we are to really supporting our own and
Right.
to really use the talent that we have right here, right in our space,
I
um,
agree.
to just support, you know.
Yes,
And so
guys.
um, it's really, really,
Instagram said it over there dancing. Instagram said them a dance. That's we're over here dancing. No, for
yes.
real. I think, and
Johnny,
even when
that's
we
Trina. She's saying the fire. So afternoon,
hi
I forgot to put it
Trina.
in.
Trina, met your peer big and bold things about you. You look like me and Trina, I forgot meet.
Of course, of course, of course.
Half moon, I forgot pay on for the advertisement that Tamra and a liar tell facts.
Right.
Facts.
But
Guys, we
excellent,
need
excellent. So reminder people come. We want to see you at Half Moon on Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I know all them people on a Brownstone, Miss Lake,
mm-hmm,
Camille,
mm-hmm,
Mr. Duncan down at Trelawney,
mm-hmm.
Alana the visa. I think this is a good um, opportunity for you all to come out and just to hear something different,
Something
learn
different.
something different.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think one of the major takeaway too, it's really a good networking sort of event. I mean, Diani, you are well connected in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Nordia is in Atlanta. You know, I'm in the DMV area. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to kind of form relationships and who'd sell. I might have a client one day and I can send them quick o'clock to you. So it always
Excuse me. What time are you sending them?
quick o'clock.
Okay. They taught you that in PhD university.
Yeah. Sometimes I just make up these things, you know.
Because I'm like quick o'clock. No, but
Yeah.
that's a truth because I think what people want is, oh, let me get a visa to go abroad. But sometimes you have to level up your skills
Right.
and
Because one of the things, the thing, and that's why we do the work
good
that we do.
night.
Because
Right.
I think even for visas, most times, 9 out of 10 times, Nordia, myself, we talk to people about visas. We can automatically tell you, you know, if you have a good chance or if you don't. We are trained to kind of um, s- operate how these officers, consular officers
Yeah.
think. And so, right as you go before them, you know, we're very, that you're gonna get this kind of information at the expo, and so we
And I
want.
think I think
Oh,
my what do you call it? I have a dog in this fight. Here's why.
hmm.
I do a lot of adjustment of status. And when we go back and look sometimes at that initial application, that's where we find a lot of misrepresentations.
And let me break that down. The
Yes,
misrepresentation is
please.
basically lie. Some of the tell lies, some of the work a Kaiser when you never work
Mm-hmm.
at Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Tell lies, some of the work at Clemens when you never work at Clemenson.
Mm-hmm.
Tell lies, some of do this when I never
Yes.
this.
When it never goes
Well,
up.
then when it's time now for you to when you come here, you probably don't even remember, but embassy not forgive nothing. Them keep everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Immigration, they don't. And so that file it builds up, it builds up. Then when you
Mm-hmm.
get across the state now and you're supposed to adjust, that means sort out yourself, as attorney says, readjustment. These things comes up. Misrepresentation, they're very serious about that.
Right.
they'll ban you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so I think these are some of the
Good
real
night.
focus, some of
Goodbye,
the real
Kat.
things that they're going to be talking about at the expo, at the workshop.
Workshop.
And so it is important that some of these people who are doing the business spend a little money, man. Make the
Yannick is here. Yannick, we have on our robes.
I want. Yeah, is your robe the same in Canada as well, Yannick?
Yes, you didn't see
See it.
her. You didn't see her modeling the other day.
No.
Yeah,
Did she
man, she
have it
stepped
on?
out in her robe the other day.
I didn't see it.
Level up, level up, level up.
But
Level up.
yes, people, very, very, very important. So
Yes.
Mark, put
Good
it on your
night. Good night.
calendars. Come on down to Half Moon, and let's have a good time.
Yannick said very similar because I saw her in her regalia.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
man, she had her regalia on the other day.
okay.
And
But
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we're going to be there at the end.
we have a nice video to showcase.
Yes, you got to
Very
show
soon.
that.
Very,
You got
very
to
soon.
show
We have a
that.
nice video to kind of put out to people. I really love it. And can we share a secret? Can I share a secret?
Sure.
Yannick does all of this
Yeah.
with creation. It's just amazing. She's talented. But yes, people. So Friday in Montego Bay. Come on down. What else? What else in the world of immigration? Any questions over here? There are 23 of you here on live. Can numerous visa denials affect your chances of getting petition for no?
No. Make sure, but this goes back, Ojai,
To the
to
life.
the stories that you're telling behind those visas.
Mm-hmm.
This goes back to that
So just don't lie.
because they will look at, what did you, you said this person, you said there was no mother in the United States, and now all of a sudden there's a mother petitioning for you, or you said you weren't married and now you have a spouse petitioning for you. So
Right.
it doesn't affect you, and then yes, it affects you.
Doc, let me see your regalia.
Go on, stand up, Doc.
Oh,
Step
so
up, step back.
this too is a thing that I got. It's a honor thing. It's a national thing. I'm in a national society because of my grades. But this is it. 3 stripes, Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown has a nice green regalia too. 3 stripes, very important. I mean, what people on here really like a show that, let me know when I'm at their home, show the kids these things too. Let them envision,
Yes.
putting on them
Yes,
gown. Let
I
them
agree.
envision putting on them. I remember
Hello,
Apache and
guys.
Chief, or one of
Thanks
them.
for
I think I
watching.
read something, Diani,
Love,
where you
love.
were talking about parents talking to their children. And sometimes instead of using the curse words, they would say, go where your lawyer, yo. Go where your doctor, yo. Yes, sometimes you have to
I
empower
love
your children.
that.
Yes. So no custom and call them
Positive words.
but use positive words. Use positive
So
affirmation.
instead of saying something negative, you'd be like,
So you
guys,
see,
we're
you're big like
in
a liar.
Immigration Corner. For those that are watching, we're
Right.
live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Tonight is Regalia Nights on Immigration Corner.
Very important.
So you're saying when we're cursing them, we say, you look a doctor, yo.
Yes, man. Go you look a doctor, yo.
You look a liar, yo.
You see if you have a liar.
Yes, you see if you have a business owner, you look a millionaire.
You have to speak those things.
I love it. I love it.
Put that in your children. Put that in your child. Put that in the people around you, because sometimes you'd be surprised. They'll come back when they are the lawyer, when they are the doctor. When you're the nurse, they can come back and say, Diani spoke this into me. Trina spoke this into me. Yes. Very important.
And I'll also add, guys, not because Dr. Johnson has a terminal degree or I have a terminal degree, doesn't mean that we don't want to be encouraged as well.
Oh, of course.
Like, it not stop the we, because it's not like we're on this smooth sailing. We are doing some Or Joyce, I want you in a Kosuin. We are doing some really unusual things, going to Jamaica, going to the Caribbean, going to St. Vincent. This for us is unusual and it's taking us out of our comfort zones. So me, other like all I know when you guys is gonna call. Diane, when you guys is gonna call who, Shani? I don't know. She said, when we're going to call. Shani, I don't understand the question. So we'd like for you all to curse us and say, watch you all successful liar them. Watch you all big liar them. I love that. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. I'd like to hear when you're cussing Swain. LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we have to speak those things into being. So Yannick, start to do it. You move, yes, your maga like liar.
You chat like you all Dion liar.
Right. Yes, your favorite Valerie Nita. Right. Use those things. Use those affirmations,
You
right?
favor
Use
PJ
those
Patterson or
successful.
you favor why bro God, if you're a bro God. Like I love it. I love it, D.
Yes. Right. See, Annie, yeah, man. And it's funny too, but it is
Yeah.
positive affirmation for your
I love
children,
it.
for
Love it.
people
Love it.
around.
Hey Janae, how you doing? We're in immigration Korna tonight. We're wearing our regalias. I have my regalia on for Jamaica. Guys, I went to Norman Manley
I
Law
love
School
man,
in
me
Jamaica.
regalia do
So,
the Annie and me.
huh? It
Ah,
no, I
yes.
opened mine. I don't know how you closed yours.
Yes.
I feel like these things are just insane.
And
I
and
know
this because the other part my bib or whatever it is that no go over yet and that
I didn't
heavy.
go on yet. No man, a serious something.
Right.
Serious,
But
serious
I
something.
like it. And even in academia, this is my favorite part. I like when we dress up and put on the
Get to walk
regalias,
or
the
march and
march
something.
and all of that. And love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Mhm. All right,
Um,
guys. So three things. Friday, we're in Jamaica. Shani 36 said, meaning the expo in Kingston. Ask DJ, please, if this is the month. So I think Shani is talking about H2B. So Shani, I know we're in the wrap-up stages of H2B. A few people would have been notified if they were selected or not. Dr. Johnson.
hmm,
So Dr. Johnson, Shani said to ask if this is the month. Shani, we're gonna be live
March
over
is the
TikTok.
month.
This
Yeah,
is the
man.
month.
March
So
is the month.
Shani, March is the month, and he's going through and notifying those that have been
Right.
selected.
Right.
Remember,
And remember me the telling you say,
at
me have one list of
3,000 people, the
3,000.
panelists, we don't have 3,000 H2B visas, Shani. I'm sorry.
Right. And that is why I'm going to use the opportunity again to say to people like while we're doing that for H2B, we're literally in the process, Yannick Russell, in Canada. We the interview process stages are going on now for mechanics in Canada. We've reached out for people to apply, right? And so if you were at GIS and you know a mechanic, have them
This
apply
is the
because
month,
remember,
Shani.
3,000 people. Me now, I just can't. Um, all when me did marry this Maddy up at embassy, you know, go possible.
I was hoping you weren't going to say what you said earlier on the conversation. I was like, Dr. Johnson, please don't say it.
Right, but
And Yannick's the final interviews are this
the
week.
final interviews are this week. So there are a lot, and there are a lot of opportunities in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Um, even today, there was one about studying in Canada, business and tourism programs in British Columbia. And trust me, people, this is the cheapest degree me ever see. And why I say
Hello.
it is cheap, because imagine you go to Canada to do a 2 year program, and you could take maybe half of that 1 year to make back your school fee.
Oh,
And then
wow.
after you finish your program, it leads to your permanency in
Well,
Canada.
Shani, he says this is the month he's reaching
What
out to those
more
that
you know
are
what I
selected.
want?
Yeah.
So I want people to reach out about Canada. Don't just talk to me about H2B. You know what H2B? If me hear about H2B one more time, I cry.
You're going to cry.
Yes.
I said that the other day. I said, what did I say? I said, if somebody said that one more, and my team looked at me, they're like, you're going to cry? Yeah, I'm going to cry. If somebody
Right.
asks me that one more time.
The cost though for this program, Aisha, I think it is 9,000 Canadian dollars. And $9,000 for business and $10,000 for tourism. But they have a payment plan, and we posted it
Okay.
on our pages.
Mhm.
It's on collegepass.com page.
And
Go on
final
my
interviews are
page.
this
It's
week.
on Yannick page. So we're putting out these other opportunities for people to make use of it. A lot of you who are, your housekeepers, your nurses, you've been asking opportunities in Canada. Yes, there are opportunities in Canada, and we've been working assiduously to get those jobs for you. Now, you might have a job offer as well. We will help you to solidify that and get you out. So we don't want you to only put your basket in H2B, right? And even if some people don't get to go on H2B for this season, there are other seasons coming up, right? That we can
Lost boss over here.
Good night, sir Dawson. There are other opportunities coming up, or other seasons coming up where HCB is concerned. So
Yeah,
very
man, I was
important.
for
Study in
Shane. Was
Canada,
me and Dr. Johnson.
driving in Canada. Come, we need to explore those options as well, because the world,
Yeah, man, I was at the
like,
expo.
explore opportunities in Canada. I think there are a lot of pathways in Canada, and it gives you the right to stay there. When you go there and work on some of these pathways, you're able to stay there. And I mean, you don't want nothing more than that, because the truth is, when you come from H2B, you can't really stay unless you find auntie or uncle down the road, and they want to do something for you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
then that's a possibility. But I mean, some of us, again, not only marriage alone did it. There are other avenues. So we want you to explore. We want you to think outside the box, and don't just put all your egg in one basket. As Diana would say, put your basket where you cannot reach it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right.
All right, guys, we're in our regalia. He's wearing his doctor stuff. I'm wearing my
Yeah.
JD slash Norman Manley. For those of you who do not know, I attended law school in 2 different countries.
Okay. So we need work in Dubai.
Me too.
We're
Me
gonna
not
have to
got
go
Dubai, you know.
there. I will definitely fly to Dubai to get
Jeremy, I would work in Dubai. If you show me the pathway for me, God, Dubai and work, me gone.
They have a lot of money.
I've been to Dubai once and I really enjoy myself. It was hot, but me can bear it.
Yeah, not
Me
it's
can bear it.
hot.
Everywhere hot.
Right.
Bright girl,
Jamaica.
Dion, Shane, it's a bright. Yeah, I went to law school in 2 countries, guys. I went to law school in the Caribbean and I went to law school in the United States.
Right.
This
So
little
sometimes when
dry
you
egg
talk to the
girl,
people, they might say,
the little
is
dry
that
egg
what
girl from
school?
Claremont. So when you see me going on with my madness, don't think I don't have legs to stand on.
Look, Diane, I also want you to tell them too, for the parents who are watching. When them are gossiping them, tell them, say, dread girl, go on a last school. You tell them
Yes,
to
curse
come
them
out of my
positively.
house.
That's one thing I learned from you tonight. Shani said, if we can't carry her. Shani, me no know who Dr. Johnson I work with my missus. I don't do recruitment. But Dubai,
So,
Shani, me da got Dubai. And your Jeremy open. Jeremy, probably need to come on here one night and bring Jeremy to talk about Dubai because Jeremy,
as you work
you lived and worked in Dubai. Probably need to kind of open up the Dubai
there,
market.
it is are. In Dubai. Right,
It's
right,
far
right.
enough, but you can go on.
Plus, there are teachers there too who I know. What can I tell
From
them?
Jamaica.
There, of course. Yeah.
So I know a teacher there from the US because when I went there, we had dinner with her in Dubai, and
Mhm.
so
Very important. Very, very,
thanks,
whatever
Shani.
opportunities
Thank
out
you.
there. I want people to think outside the box. Don't just think solely H2B out
All
there.
right, it's 44 minutes, and we have TikTok for 30 minutes, so we're
All
gonna
right.
jump off.
So no more
Immigration
questions on
Corner is going to
Facebook.
TikTok. I don't see any more questions.
All right. So if there are no more
Thank you,
questions on
Shani.
Facebook,
Thank you, Barbie. Hey guys, make sure you're following me. We're gonna jump over now to TikTok. We're wrapping up Immigration Corner on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So make sure you're following me, and we'll talk to you guys. Walk good.
all right, good people. So want to take care of your good self, and I'll see you guys on Friday at Half Moon Hotel. for the Level Up Immigration workshop. So talk to those people who help you to do the visas. Let them know. They'll get different experiences and hear from other people how they do their processes, how their systems work, to make sure that your chances of getting a visa is strong, right? Any other thing that we left out on here, Diani?
I think that's it. We can jump over to TikTok and see.
All right. So, what good, everybody? Want to take care of yourself
Yeah.
until we see you all.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.